we all know our dough needs to rise in order to become nice and fluffy and in order to give us a pleasant, airy crust. But if you ask me how long you should wait for your dough to be ready, I will say that it's impossible for me to give one single answer, and I will tell you why. But before I continue, please consider supporting me, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and find me on Instagram and on Facebook, where I share the pizzas I bake all the time. Now, the rising time is affected by a few things, in particular the amount of yeast we use and the temperature. So more yeast means shorter rising time, and same for the temperature. A higher temperature means shorter rising time. Now let's move to my table and I will prepare 2 dough balls, changing only one element, that is the yeast. For the sake of this video, it's going to be easier for me changing only the yeast. Okay, let me prepare first a dough ball using my recipe. You will find it in the description of the video. If you want to know more about my dough making process, just have a look at the upper right corner. There's the little banner with the link to the relevant video. Now another dough ball using more yeast so we can compare the timings. Okay, now they are both ready. Later on we will check how they are doing and I will show you how to test the dough and check if it's ready. Okay, typically it is said that the dough is ready when the size is double the original one. Now, if you notice this one, it's pretty clear the size, the dimension, it's basically double the other one, which is not ready yet, just because I put very little yeast. Now, I already did a quick test with this dough ball. I will do it once again just to show you. Another test you can carry. It's not enough checking the aspect of the dough ball. You can also, let me try that this. You can also poke with your finger if a trace remains and it starts slowly to spring back. This means the dough is ready. Let me do it once again, maybe a different perspective. Okay, you probably can see next to this indent, you can see my first try a few seconds early. It was deep like this and it is slowly coming back. I can do it once again. You will notice that after a few seconds the surface came back a little bit. Even like this, anyway, the dough is ready. As for now, the dough has risen for 1 hour 32 minutes almost. So with that amount of yeast you have seen, 2 teaspoons, it takes around 1 hour 30, let's say 1.5 hours for the dough to be ready. I want to show you the other one. Cool, a little bit of sunshine is coming. If we try and do the same test here, the reaction is completely different. You can see that in this case, the trace, the indent I left with my finger, will stay inside. It will not spring back, not even a millimeter. So your recipe and your room temperature will determine how long pizza dough should rise. But how about you decide instead? You can actually decide beforehand how long your dough should rise and then change the other elements accordingly. Do a few experiments, a bit more or a bit less yeast, And talking about the temperature, you could leave the dough at room temperature, or maybe in the fridge, or maybe inside the oven with the little light turned on. If you ask me, I would suggest try using less yeast and more time. I don't want to make this video too long, so if you want to know more about it, check out this video up here. I shared it a while ago, you will like it.